Namaste and welcome to day 17 of Mindful 30 journey. Well, today's practice is about obstacles. All of us come across some of the other obstacles in our life, and today's practice is about that, about how we choose to react to it, how we choose to perceive it, and how we choose to feel and accept the feeling of it. Yes, the idea is to be very open and embrace whatever you're feeling. Don't push any emotions out of this practice. Be one with it. Be open to knowing yourself and getting to know yourself even more better without judging, without any judgments. Yes, let's start this practice by relaxing into a comfortable seated position, any comfortable position that you like. You're going to place both the hands on your heart. And from here, I want you to start this practice by thinking of the latest obstacle that you had in your life right now. It can be any small or big obstacle that you came across. Just be aware of that obstacle. Don't judge yourself. Don't think about how you chose to react in it. Don't judge. Just know the obstacle. Just understand the situation. And just breathe with it. Let's just chant Om sound with it together. Yes, inhale. I am a human being, and there are going to be days where I think from my heart, and there are going to be days where I think from my mind. As a human, I am gifted with both of these beautiful qualities to be able to think from my heart and my mind both. So today, I'm just going to let myself be, see what comes naturally to me, and embrace whatever the feeling is. I'm going to let go of things that are not in my control, and I'm going to not judge myself at any given point of time. Just relax your hands and slowly open your eyes. That is beautiful. We're going to start with all fours and we're going to warm up our wrists. So I want you to come into all fours position. From here, you're going to just switch your fingers facing to the side and we're going to rock side to side. Yes. Shift the weight on your hands so you can rock side to side. From here, you're just going to switch the fingers facing backwards. Palms are still down and you will shift the weight back and front. Try to keep it on the floor. Try not to lift the base of your palms. Yes. Beautiful. From here, switch your fingers facing ahead. Go all the way ahead and back. All the way ahead and back. Beautiful. A little more ahead. Activate the fingertips. Back. Teeny tiny bit more ahead and back. Now you're just going to face your fingertips towards each other, palms facing upwards. Yes, that way. From here, you're just going to shift the weight on the hands and try to make a fist. Try to make a fist inside that. Yes, you're just trying to make a fist. Good. Keeping the weight on the hands, make a fist and release. Make a fist, fist, make a fist. Yes. 2 more times. 1 more time and relax. Whew. Alright, we're going to sit on the knees or on your hips, whichever is more comfortable for you. And we're just going to do my favorite, finger blinks. Yes, you can take your arms all the way up. If you have any shoulder concerns, you can keep your arms down. Yes, we're going to blink as fast as you can for 50 counts. No stopping. Let's do this together. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, faster. Yes, a little more faster. Remember, everything is in our mind. Our body is much more capable of what we think we are, but our body is much more ready to do anything beyond our mental imagination. Yes, just give yourself that chance, that try. Put faith in it, and I'm still counting. We're last 20, 19, 18, 17, faster, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, this never gets old. 6, 5, faster, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woof. So good. Close your eyes, just breathe. See where you're feeling that work. See and feel all that tingling, numbing sensation. Wow, that was so good. Just massage your forearms out. This is where you are working. This is where you must have felt the work happening. Yes. Whew, so good, right? I tell you, it can never get old. This is one of the best practices. My favorite practice. Okay. Just shake off. We're going to interlace the palms, get the elbows together and roll out. That's nice. And reverse. Good. We're just going to quickly come into downward facing dog. From here, just relax your head down. Keep your ears and your arms in one line. And push your hips back. Come slightly ahead with the hips and push it back. Slightly ahead with the hips, like you're almost going into plank, but you decide to stop in midway. Yes, push back. 10. It's okay if your heels are off. 9. Good. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All we're going to do from here is you're going to take your right leg up and down. You can just do this much, okay? Nothing beyond this. If this is a lot for you, just stay here. For others who want to add a little bit more, we're going to hop into the left feet. So you're going to go up, hop and down. Soft control. Yes. The choice is yours. How do you want to receive this? How do you want to approach this practice? Yes. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try to control that landing. Stay on your downward dog. If you're tired, you can rest into child's pose. You can soften the knees in downward dog and breathe. Now take your left leg up and down. Just that, or add the hop if you feel like. Let's do this. 10. One side is always going to feel different than the other. Try to control that landing. You see my mic is on. You can barely hear my feet landing. Yes. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly either stay in downward dog or rest in child's pose. That's so good. Like I said, everything is in our mind. Our body is much more capable than you can assume or even imagine. Okay, let's drop into child's pose. Relax that arms. Take your head down and relax the arms behind. Relax the shoulders down. Alright, slowly come up from here. Okay, so from here we're going to go into Malasana, Indian toilet position, Asian squat. If you are comfortable with this, come here. If you want to add blocks, if you want to add pillows under your blocks, keep your heels lifted off, anything is fine. However, you can stay here. We're going to stay here for 10. Shift the weight on the right, on the left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly relax. From here, all I want you to do is push your elbows out and fight with your knees to push your knees in. So your knees are wanting to close into each other and your hands are fighting to resist that. Resist for 10, resist for 9, harder 8, 7, 6, resist 5, stronger 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Whew. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to keep our hands on the floor. Okay? Just try it. So your palms are away from you like this. Arms straight. Squeeze the knees in. Push the hands out and lift your heels up and go ahead and back. Keep squeezing. Keep fighting. Keep going ahead. All you have to do is bend the elbow a little bit. But if your elbow is behind the line of your wrist, it will become harder for you. This is more about technique than strength or mobility or anything else. Just understand the technique. Wrist and elbows in one line. So my elbows are bent now, and I'm going to keep going ahead till my elbow comes all the way over the wrist here. Okay, if you already know this, get into the balance and hold it there for as long as you can and create a new record for yourself. Okay, if you are new to this, let me break it down for you. Squeeze your knees in, push your hands out, lift up your hip a little bit, keep going ahead and look at the end of your mat. Maybe put a pillow underneath your face. Don't lift your feet up. Do not pick your feet up. Just keep going ahead, and you'll see your leg lifting up automatically. You won't even have to pick your feet up. Yes. Keep your fingers alive. We have built the foundation in the start when you were warming up your wrist. Use that fingertip. Okay, let's do it together. Squeeze the knees in, push the hands out, lift up the heels, take the hips higher, keep the chin ahead, keep looking ahead. Try to take the elbow slightly more ahead so it comes right over the wrist. Find that balance and stay. Good, you're doing amazing. Just breathe with me. It's okay if your feet are still on the floor. You don't have to pick your feet up today. That's not a compulsion. Don't compare yourself with anyone, with anything. It's how we approach our obstacles in life. Yes? Think of taking all the learnings from this practice as a learning for not just on the mat but beyond the mat. One last time together. Squeeze the knees in, lean ahead, hips higher, believe in yourself. Keep a pillow in front of your face. Trust me, it helps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, release. That was brilliant. Just sit on your hips, relax flop your hands. Don't stretch it, don't do anything, just release it. We have this tendency, some of us have this tendency of constantly stretching our wrist when it's in a lot of work, in a lot of strain and pressure. Just let it loose, let it rest for some time before you put more work into it, because stretching is also a work, right? After you put a lot of strength and strain onto it, you're stretching it. That's also a kind of work. So just let it flop, let it loose, let it breathe for some time. Slowly sit up straight. Give yourself a good nice hug. Tell yourself, I am proud of myself. I'm proud of how I chose to deal with the practice this time. I'm not going to have any expectations from myself in this journey. I'm going to be one with my emotions, with my feelings and my realizations. I am proud of myself. I'm proud of the amazing potential I hold within me. Give yourself a tighter hug. You're hugging the closest thing to you in this universe. Make sure you hug it with all the love, all the joy. Slowly release. From here, just lie down on the mat. Try to observe the areas you feel the senses right now. Feel the work very actively. Shoulders relax, arms relax, everything surrendered. Palms facing upwards. Belly relax. And give some time for your heart rate to come back to its natural pace. I encourage you to rest here for a little longer duration before you get up and continue with your practice. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.